Greetings everyone and welcome to Lab 3. I'm really happy to see you guys on this stage. This will be Lab 3 and this is going to be the BrainPan 1. Now what exactly is BrainPan? This is a vulnerable machine again from VulnHub. The real author is right here. I don't own this machine. This is free to download. Just go on this website, search for the BrainPan 1 and just download it. This is available for free in public, and I will even try to leave a link in the description and resources. So you just click on download and download it. And this is BrainPan. This lab is focused on exploit development. So in this whole series of Lab 3, we are going to focus on custom exploit development probably using the buffer overflow, and that's a little advanced topic for a lot of beginners, but that's really fine. We're gonna make it very easy for you. Now if you just go to my lab 3, this is the brainpan.ova file which you will get when you download it and extract it. So you just want to open it up, and that's so simple. It's going to be installed in your VMware player or VMware workstation or Fusion, whatever you're using. If you're using VirtualBox, that's really fine. It will again have the same thing. It's just asking for the place where it can store the BrainPan. So I'm just gonna choose Lab 3 right here, and let's click on import, and sometime it just fails. So let's be ready for the failure. We're just going to click on retry if it fails. Okay, that's fine. In this case it is working normally, but if it fails, that's not a problem. Just retry that, right? Okay, it's gonna take some time, and let's wait for that. Now if you are covering this lab 3 in a different environment, so let's say you are not using Windows, let's say you are using Mac operating system or any other Linux, then a suggestion would be to install one Windows operating system box, because you will need Windows operating system. Otherwise, if you know how to use Wine, that's really fine. You can use Wine 32 or Wine 64. So in this case we are going to do a 32-bit exploit development for Windows. But if you use Wine 32, you know how to use that, you know how to run Windows programs in Linux and Mac, that's really fine. Otherwise, I strongly suggest to make another lab right here with Windows operating system. You can just go to you can just search on internet and you will get Windows virtual machines very easily. Even from Microsoft officially, you will get them for 1 month or 3 months expiry. So just get that and get started with that. Now I am already on Windows, so I don't need a Windows virtual machine, so that's why I'm gonna skip that part. And here it just says BrainPan. Okay, so I'm just gonna close it because we did a small mistake. We don't want to start it right now. I'm gonna close it. I'll just say power off. The mistake we did is that this is set on right here. If you just see, this is set on bridge adapter. We don't want that. We want it to be on NAT. So let's change the bridge adapter to NAT. That's fine. And even make sure that your PanetSec or Kali operating system or whatever you are using, that is on NAT as well, right? So that's really fine. Now that we have both of these machines running, we are just we can just go ahead and say run this, and let's just press enter right here. Okay, we just pressed enter, and let's wait for it. So this is based on Ubuntu 12.10, and here is the BrainPan login. And basically we are going to hack this machine, and we're going to create an exploit for this machine specifically. So in last lectures and last labs, we have understood that how to use Metasploit and how to use public exploits. Like we used an exploit that was written in C, and then we even saw an exploit which was written in Ruby. So they are also made by someone and they are called public exploits. But in some situations we don't get public exploits. Let's say this BrainPan, this is a custom development. Someone has developed it with a custom code. In this case, we cannot get a public exploit. So how do we exploit this? That is where the custom exploit development comes into the play, and that is what we are going to do in this lab. This is going to be very tedious for beginners, so please be patient. If you're not able to do anything, just let us know. We will help you out, and that's the main thing, right? So you will need two things basically. Again, I said that you will need a Windows operating system. So if you don't have Windows, just install Windows in a virtual machine if you want. And one more thing I suggest you to download is the immunity debugger right here. You can use Oli debugger or immunity debugger, any software you like which is a debugger. Because this is custom exploit development, we need to debug the application. So just go on the Google and just search for immunity debugger, or you can search for Oli DBG. So both of them will work very fine, and they are cross-platform as well. So you can even use that in Linux if you want, in Mac, right? So just get that, and let's get started with this lab. It's gonna be tedious for beginners again, I would say, and don't get confused. Just try harder. This is possible and you guys can do it. Let's just get started with custom exploit development. Thank you.